Welcome to Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
If you haven't been to Tempe, Arizona to a college football game in Arizona State, it definitely should be on your bucket list. This is one of the most unique stadiums in all of college sports. Built into the side of a mountain, you literally can go for a hike and watch the college football game. They have one of the most fun atmospheres in all of the stadiums, and they have built a concourse that is definitely worth a visit. A little club scene gets you going if you want to watch the Sun Devils. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Sun Devils ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's not going to take the touchback. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Handoff to the lone back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
And the crowd bringing the energy, trying to help this defense get off the field on 3rd and 10. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
It's nice for this D coordinator when he puts his nickel package out on the field, because that nickel player he's got who subs in is good in coverage. He's also aggressive, and he does a nice job blitzing, and he can play the run. They can spy the quarterback. There's a lot of different tools this guy's got to defend against a mobile quarterback, and I think we saw a little bit right there in that nickel package, now setting up 4th and long.
Yeah, I missed it.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously, in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Might be calling a hot route. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Here's a give to Robinson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
Back to pass. It's Bowling. Makes the catch. Snowed under by the defense.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. On the move. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that 1st down. Nice job.
The Sun Devils are flying down the field. Dropping back, it's Bowling. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football.
It's a fake. And he makes the catch. Now can he get to the sticks? And he makes the tackle, but not before the 1st down is picked up and the gamble pays off.
Man, that is awesome. That gets the juices going. That gets everybody excited. You work on these fake punts all the time, but you don't call them all the time. But the coach saw something, executed it perfectly, called it at the right time.
I kind of figured that was going to come. I was trying to get off the dude, but I think it was already engaged.
And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown saving.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start doing that.
Takes it down to the 7. The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll move the wide receiver.
Up, move, go. Opposite.
Going to the run, it's Brown. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Marshall. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Here's Underwood to throw. Fires to the right. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Zings it complete to the right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep runs.
Third and short now from their own 48. Quarterback will keep it. There's some room. The 20. Past the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And the extra point is good. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they closed the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. Coming out with it, it's Hamilton. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David.
There he goes. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
To the air, it's Boley. Looking down the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Again, it's Brown. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On fourth down, going to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. Past the 30. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand fourth and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Get it out on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
He might want another play.
Sweet, sweet.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted to stop the threat. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And they swarm him under.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
The Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
Well, their defense did a great job deep in their own end, right? Getting the turnover on downs. And now the offense is starting to pay that off. On the 3rd play of this drive, 3rd down, they're able to run it, pick up the 1st, they stay on the field, and they're going to try and...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Quick completion to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back to throw, it's Boley. Moving out to the right. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. There's timeout on the field. Arizona State calls it 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Here's a heat. A little release to the back. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Now the Sun Devils calling their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag
Oh my
on the
God,
field. Let's
dude.
see if it stands.
Fell out.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The Sun Devils can really attack on this second and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the tight end. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 6 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the Hurricanes who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season.
Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Here's a give to Robinson. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Bowling. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? Quarterback making adjustments. On third down, here's Brown. Maybe some room here. Smashes through the tackle. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Sun Devils are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get in an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
And the Wolverines in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Underwood. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Paul, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was great.
Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Sun Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air, it's Bowling. Throwing right. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback making checks. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on a screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only. See ball, get ball. He did that.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now the play fake. Working that left side now. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming.
A really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Underwood. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He has been gashing in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turning it on. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy. But the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to him. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Underwood from the gun on third down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. From the gun, running back on the move. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
He'll keep it on second down. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down.
Shit, I was trying. That motherfucker got stuck onto him. Yeah.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Using his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Oh, me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, oh, they're just going to draw me offside. A lot of times, by the way, it gets the defense to kind of relax for a second. But you can tell they had a plan ready to go. They knew they were going to be aggressive.
And the Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They want that clock to run. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start will just increase the degree of difficulty at 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try the middle. On the move at the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Timeout called by the defense just shy of the 2-minute mark. 2:02 remaining here. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. The give out of the gun. Stopped again. At least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead. Late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Snap to the back. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! Big
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to rely on my defense, man. They kept us in this bitch. They go win it for us.
Take that touchdown lead. Make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Bowling. Got it. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out.
Man, you know.
And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time, made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch.
Oh, that's supposed to be game.
He had that one.
Oh, that's supposed to be game.
He had held on. That might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
They get a huge play offensively, and now in this 2-minute situation, you got to think about clock management, right? When are we spiking the ball? We got to be throwing to the sidelines, get guys out of bounds, save some clock. We're trailing, but we've got a chance to win. We just got to be smart with the clock management.
A lot of times late in games, you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back, and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, try to take away.
Lets it fly.
That's how you fucking do it, boys.
Ruin the drive with a turnover.
That's fucking how you do it. Get y'all parlay tickets, niggas. Drinks on me tonight, niggas. Drinks on me tonight, niggas. Get the strip club where the hoes at. It's on me tonight, niggas. Go ahead, cash them tickets in.
Situations all the time, right?
It's on me, niggas.
The passing situation.
It's on me.
And they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football.
Go cash them tickets in, niggas.
I'm into this game right now.
Cash it in.
And they'll take a knee.
Yes, sir. Cash some tickets, baby. Cash some parlays, nigga. Ass and titties on me tonight. Let's go, man. Hey, everybody get around on me. Get around on me.